Okay, hello. So we are going to be talking about heartworm, different types of heartworm testing today, and there are various different methods to doing so. There's the NOTS test, in which we use formalin with the blood and we centrifuge it and check it under the microscope with some methylene blue stain. There's also a blood smear that we can just put a drop of blood inside a microscope slide with a cover slip and just check under a microscope for the microfilaria. There's also a microfilaria filtered dye-fill test that we use. And then the last and not but least is the antigen test, in which is what we're going to be doing today. So what we're going to need is a basic pipette, our test itself, our snap test, the coagulant it comes with, then its little tube, and of course our blood sample. So what we're going to need to do is that we're going to need to pour 4 drops of the coagulant inside the tube, since we're going to be combining the blood and the coagulant before placing it inside the snap test. So we're going to count 1, 2, 3, 4 drops. Set this aside. Then we're going to need 3 drops of blood from a purple top tube to prevent any clotting. So we use our pipette here. Come on. Okay. So you're just going to suck up a bit, just enough for you to get your 3 drops inside the test tube. You're just going to need 1. Come on.
Is it gonna come out?
It's coming. 1, 2, 3 drops of blood. We can squirt our blood back into our purple top tube. Close this, and we're going to gently rock it back and forth, because we're not supposed to be shaking blood in the first place. And then we're just going to pour it into the well. So you pour it right in there. Come on. There you go. And it should be soaking up. And so what we're going to be doing is we're going to wait until the blood is absorbed all the way into this tiny circle. Once it gets absorbed into the tiny circle, that's when we're going to snap it down, hence snap test name. And so once we snap it down, we wait for a total of at least 10 minutes before we can see our results. The way we can measure our results is that we will be checking for the little dots in the blue, in the little viewing screen. So if it's 1 dot, 1 blue dot, that means the animal is negative for heartworms. And if we see 2 dots, it means it's positive. And so as you can see, it is running up on here. Should take a minute or so. Any longer, we could just snap it down if it takes too long. It should be coming up to the little window right there. Alright, well, that's long enough. I'm just going to go ahead and snap it. And then we just wait our 10 minutes, and then we'll come back, set our timer, of course, start. And once the timer's done, we come back and check our results. Alright, so our timer went off, and as you can see inside the test, there's only 1 dot, so we know for this specific patient, because of just 1 dot, that he is heartworm negative. And that's how you do an antigen test.